Hello everyone, I welcome you once again. Let's continue with where we have stopped. So launch your database file. Now this is where we have stopped. We are able to create table for the registry. Okay, now let's work on the student ID. So change it to, now the student ID, let's change it into a short text. It should be a short text. The short text. It should be your short text. Now, I'll give you this formula. I'll send it to you on the platform. Okay, and I'll explain it. I don't want us to waste much time on the formula work. Okay, so I will send it to you in the group. Very important. Now, you put this formula under the default value. Okay, so just copy and then you paste. Now, the cons here is the abbreviation of my business brand. So in your case, you can use your school name, your school name. It can be the first 3 letter of your school, or the 4 letter of your school. Now, this is able to generate the student ID for us. We are saying that use this prefix, concatenate it with the date. The format of the date should be the year. The year should come, and then it should be an integer of random numbers. And this random numbers, multiply it by 1,000. Okay, you should multiply it by 1,000. So after you do that, just click on it. First of all, it will ask you to save, so say yes. So you see that it has generated the student ID for me. It has generated the student ID for me. Okay. So you can expand these things. Okay. You can expand these things. Very important. Now, let's create a table. So save your work. We're going to create a table for gender. So go to create and go to table. And then I want it to be in the design view. So here will be TBL. TBL what? Gender. The reason why I'm creating table is to use as a combo box in our form. So click OK. So here, you have gender ID. Gender ID. And then gender name. So it should be a short text. Change it to, so save your work. So here, we'll have male. The second one will be what? Female. We can make use of what? A lookup value. But I want us to explore a different way in our SMS class, beginner class. We're using lookup value. Okay. But here we want to create a table to store that value. And how do you make reference to that table in the form? So that is what I want to do. So after that, you close it. Now let's create another table. A table that will store the attitude of the student. The attitude, very important. We want to store the attitude of the student. The attitude. So go change the view. So give it a name, TBL_. what? Attitude. Now delete what is here. Here should be attitude ID. It should be an auto number, and the attitude itself. Okay, the attitude itself, or the attitude name, or some people can say attitude name. They are all the same thing. It should be a short text. So save your work. After you save your work, come here, and then the attitude name, we want to have this. So you can write your attitude name depending on you. So I'll put in these values, this. So you can add as many as you want. Let's come to not serious in class. You have dependable. Let's add another one. We have slow. So let's add slow. After you finish, save it. So save, Control S to save, or if you have it. Then we are going to create another table that will store the conduct of the student. So here, Control S to save your work. So here you have TBL underscore what? Conduct. So here you have conduct name, conduct ID. You can write conduct name. It should be a short text. So save your work. Okay. So let's add some conduct. Respectful. Humble. Calm. Approachable. Truant. These are some of the conduct. Bully. So some students, they can bully their friends. So save your work. Let's look at interest. So go to create and create a table for interest. So Control X to save your work. To TBL interest. So change it to design view. Here, just delete using the backspace key. You have interest ID. Or interest name. It should be a short text. Save your work. Here we'll have some students, they are very good at artwork. That's their interest. Music, drumming, dancing, sports, reading. You can add as many as you want. So save your work and close the the table. Now we have designed a table. Let's design a table for gender. So create, and then Control S. I'll just say gender. Okay. Then I'll say we already have gender already. Okay, we already have a gender, so it's gender. Okay, so let me delete this one. So delete. Okay, so all is said and done. We are going to create a table for the subjects. So go to create table, Control S to save. Okay, TBL. Let's start with English. So delete what is here. Here you have English what score and ID. It should be an auto number. They have people's name, people's what ID. Then you have English what classwork, and this should be a number. English class test is also be a number. They also have English homework. I'll be making use of this field. Okay, and I expect you to also make use of this field. After we have finished and you want to add other fields like projects, you can add. But I'm making use of this field name, the class score, the class test, the homework. Then the last one will be the English exam score. Should this also be a number? If this is said and done, what do you have to do? Save your work. Save your work. Now be on the English and right click on the English table and click on copy. Control V to paste. Now we don't want to start typing it from scratch, so we just make some changes. So here will be maths. So we're going to do for all the subjects. Okay, the second one should be check structure and data. So be on the maths table, double click on it. Now change it to year. Change it to what? MAT. Please name it as I name it. Very important. MAT. Very important. Name it as I name it. As this is said and done, close it. Save. Now be on the mouse. Copy. Click on Ctrl V to paste. Now delete the whole of this. And here should be science. Okay. It should be science. So be on the science. Change the view. And here change it to science. S-I-N. S-C-I. 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 In that order. So save your work. Close here. Be on the science. Control. Right click on the science. Go to copy. Then Control V to paste. Now change here to social. To social. And delete this. And click on OK. Now be on the social. Change the view to. Now make here as I'm doing. So that's social. Save your work. And then close here. Be on the social. You're going to create for all the subjects. So copy. And then paste. Control V to paste. Here will be RME. RME. Delete the whole of that. And click on OK. So be on RME. Change the view. So here will be RME. 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 So that is for RME. So save your work and do it for the other subjects. So Control C to copy. Yeah, I'm doing for computing. Know that the SBA you are doing is for GSS. It's for GSS. So look for computing. This computing. Change the view. And wherever you have the RME, change it to write COM. You can add P to it. COMP. COMP. So save your work. Anytime you are working on a table and you want to close it, you make sure you save it. So let's be on mass and copy. Control V to paste. So we are done for computing. So creative arts and design. So remove the whole of this. This is for creative arts. So be on creative arts. Change the view. Yeah, make it creative art is CAD. So change it to CAD. 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 That's correct. So save your work. Close the table. Be on English and copy. Control V to paste. So we'll have career technology. Career technology _ technology. Click on OK. Now be on career technology and change the view. So change it to career technologies ACR. To ACR. So save your work. Now be on career technology and then copy, Ctrl V to paste. Now we'll change it to, if your place they are doing ewe or tree, write the name. So for me, I'll just write GH language. Okay. So now clear the whole of this and then be on what? Ghana language. Okay. I haven't named it well, so click on rename. So first of all, close the table. Right click on it and click on rename. So that's perfect. Now you can open it. You press enter, then you open it. Now change the view. Here will be just like GH underscore LNG. That's language. We just want to use this to identify the various subjects. That's the reason why you are doing that. So that's very important. So that is Ghana language. Save your work and then close it. Now let's be on math. Ctrl V to paste. Here will be our last subject, which is French. If your school is not doing French, don't do it. But I'm going to add French. So be on French and then change the view. So French is this. So that's nice. Save your work and then close it. So this has brought us to the end of this section. In our next section, we will be creating what is called a query. Before we create a query, we have to establish a relationship. Okay, we have to establish a relationship. Very important. When you see, if you look at the table, if you look at a registry has the people's ID, and each of the subjects has the what? Each subject table has the people's ID. So we use it to link. So for you to link two tables, they must have a unique, they must have a what? A common field name. That is what you use to create a relationship. So we'll look at that in our next section. Thank you very much. See you in class soon.